Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Cinema Scoop podcast with Sam and Jordan. Today, we will not be talking about movies.
This is the musical edition of the Cinema Scoop podcast.
We do like music, and we want to talk about it.
Yeah, sometimes we like to do specific topics that aren't officially film related. But last year we did a top 10 female music artist list to kind of capture the social and cultural environment of last year. That was more of a list I created, and now this year
I'm
me
allowed
and
it.
Jordan both, yes, I have admitted a new member into the club. And we have our own separate lists. We're going to go back and forth. And before we get to that, let's quickly go through last year's top 10. At number 10, we had Sexy Red. Number 9 was Glorilla. Number 8 was Ice Spice. Number 7 was Casey Musgraves. Number 6 was Doja Cat. Number 5 was Sabrina Carpenter. Number 4 was Billie Eilish. Number 3 was Megan Thee Stallion. Number 2 was Chappell Roan. And number 1 was Charlie XCX.
Amazing. It's crazy how that list has changed.
Yes, so now for 2025, what was you said you had one honorable mention that didn't make your top 10. What was it?
My one honorable mention for the year is SZA, because she's on a crazy world tour with Kendrick, and the outfits and the stage production and like everything that she does is really, really fantastic. However, I don't think her new music was from this year. I think it was from last year. I'm going to double check that.
Yeah, I didn't have her on my list, but that's a great pick to
Actually,
honorable mention it.
it was February, the SOS Deluxe edition.
Yeah, and she was in the Super Bowl with Kendrick Lamar.
There's some really great songs on the Deluxe. Like 30 for 30 I really like with Kendrick. Scorsese Baby Daddy is really, really good. Kitchen is really good. Yeah. Great release, but ultimately not a no skip. So she goes in honorable mentions.
Okay, I had 4 honorable mentions, and this does not include the 4 that I removed from my top 10. So these would include Cardi B, who's about to come out with a new album, but currently has not. Tate McRae, who I think might be on your list. So, but
she's not.
She's not on your list?
She would have been an honorable mention.
Yeah, I just felt like she really only has a couple of songs that, like, I really only like Sports Car.
I like Sports Car, and I like that Revolving Door song.
That one's okay, but yeah, she's also in the F1 movie, or a song in the F1 movie that I haven't watched.
All right.
But she's definitely an up-and-comer and could definitely
Sure.
be on the list in 2026.
Yes.
My other 2 honorable mentions was Lorde, who maybe is in your top 10.
That's a crime. Go ahead.
Sorry. She was on the Girls So Confusing song with Charlie XCX last year, and now she has her new album, which I've listened to a few of the songs.
You realize that song was, like, was it last year?
Yeah, all the Brat stuff was last year.
It feels like it was 2 years. It feels like that. No, 2 years ago was Barbie summer.
Yeah, it went Barbie, then Brat, and now we're just in the Rat summer. I don't know what summer this is.
Superman.
I guess it's the man-child summer, perhaps, but
my
last honorable mention is Bad Baby,
Aww.
who had a rap beef with Travis Barker's daughter. I don't know. It was good.
Emma Barker.
Yeah, there's like a. I forgot what they're even called. There's like an OG crash out or something.
That was like such a moment.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. And she has like music videos to go with it.
They're pretty good.
And she has like an Alabama Barker lookalike in one of. Oh my gosh, so petty. I love it. All right. Yep, those are my number 10.
what's your number 10?
My number 10 has been she's in this list not because she has new music this year, but because she has been my hyperfixation music for the past just like week and a half. It's Clairo. I also really like the way Bernie Sanders says Clairo. At Coachella this year, she brought out Bernie Sanders, and I just think it's funny, like the clips of him being like, "I'm here with Clairo." Like it's just so funny to me. But her newest album, Charms, or Charm, it's a singular charm. That album I can listen to from front to back, 38 minutes. I can take a bath while I listen to it. It is so good. It is so like I'm just gonna sip my coffee and everything's gonna be perfectly fine. Like very great album. And all her other albums are really, really good, but that album in particular is like exceptionally cohesive. Um,
Yeah, I don't think I've actually heard it yet. So
you should just listen to it from front to back and you're going to be like while you're writing or while you're doing something. It's very like just meditative, happy.
okay, so my number 10 is Doja Cat, and she didn't necessarily come out with new music this year, but it was hard for me to remove some of the ladies from last year just because they haven't had a new song in 11 months.
She has an F1 song.
Oh, Doja Cat's on F1? Maybe we should have seen F1.
It's called Lose My Mind with Don Tolliver.
Yeah, she did do a collab with Jack Harlow, which wasn't
I
that
liked
good.
it.
It was okay. But yeah, I think last year we had Doja Cat at number 6, so she did fall off to number 10. But
She's probably about to do new music.
yeah, and so I'm going to go ahead and go to my number 9, which is similar to Doja Cat in that she also, well, I guess she had one good new song, but it's Chapel Roan, who was number 2 last year, but has fallen a little bit. I do like The Giver, which is her one new song. Apparently, she's in the process of coming out with a few more. I don't know if it's going to be a new album or what.
Yeah, the only reason she's not on my list is because I there's literally just The Giver. But like I'm anticipating like Lady Gaga was not on my list last year because she did not have new content. And that's where Chapel is at. I'm putting her in the corner.
yeah, so in my mind, it's like if, for instance, if she and Doja Cat had 0 or less than a couple of new songs in the next 12 months, if we do this again in 2026, she probably wouldn't be on the list. But I have a leeway of some of these artists, depending on how much or how good they were and what they've done recently. But
Mm.
who's your number 9?
She's not going to be on your list, but it's Ethel Cain.
I don't even know who that is.
Ah, well, here you're gonna get
Ethel
into
Cain.
Ethel Cain. She's a huge deal, like a huge deal with girls like me. Um, she is the epitome, like her entire marketing persona is Midwestern goth. Like not like goth in the sense of like scary metal. Like gothic in the sense of like her top 2 albums, she has 4 right now, but my favorite albums of hers, one is from 2021 called Inbred, and it's just got like a nun and her on the cover. And the other one that's great is Preacher's Daughter. She has an album that's coming out in 18 days. And I've heard a few of there's like 2 tracks that have already been dropped from that album already, and they're amazing. She has like very ambient music. It's not like Caroline Polachek. It's more gauzy than that and a little bit more like I guess ambient is the right word. But she's got like an insane set of pipes and she can sing really, really, really well. Um and yeah, she's, like, also just, like, chronically online too, which I appreciate. Similar to Doja Cat in that, like, she kinda gets herself in trouble sometimes by saying edgy things, and you're like, "Oh, don't say that." But I kinda, like, gravitate towards those kinda artists for some reason. I don't know why. I think they're entertaining. But yeah, that is my number 9. And I will be making you listen to some Ethel
I
King
guess
and
I'll.
Clairo now.
Who's number 8?
My number 8 is Kesha.
Oh my goodness, that's my number 8
What?
exactly.
Okay, so I feel bad because I haven't actually sat down and listened to the new album all the way through. I know you did. I have watched several of the new music videos. The Boy Crazy music video is pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I thought about putting her even higher than 8, but I wouldn't say it was. I would say it was like a mixed positive album. Like I'm so glad she has new music and she's like quote unquote free from her old label and the old situation that she was in, and now she's kind of just. I just love how her album is just a dot or a period or a circle. Like I don't even know what you call it. I guess you call it period because it's.
Yeah, it's like period, parentheses. I don't know what you
That's
would.
like the remix album is the parentheses ellipses.
Oh.
Um,
Well,
so
interesting.
I haven't heard all like the remixes specifically, but yeah, I like Joyride, Boy Crazy's good, Attention. Um, yeah, it's good that we have our 2010 queen back.
Amazing. I do love that. I think Joyride was like a really great song. And I also love that she's like mom. Like she's a mom. Like I think it's so cool that like moms can be hot. Okay, should I do my number 7? Or do you want to do your
Sure.
number 7?
I was gonna probably do a 5, 6, 7 quick spiel. So if you just want to go 7 and
Yeah.
see how it goes.
So my number 7 is Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay, she was my number 6.
She
Spoiler alert.
she is in the corner right now, similar to Chapel, because she is dating Klay Thompson, and I'm happy for her, but that should have been me. No, I'm kidding. But like, she's like posting about him all of the time now, and I'm like, I feel like you're rubbing your non-singlehood in our faces. And I remember when I first told you, I was like, hey, babe, Megan Thee Stallion is dating Klay Thompson. You immediately like didn't even take a breath. You were like, I don't like that guy. I was like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's an enemy of Houston. So it's surprising that a Houston girlie would.
Betray her own city.
But she did come out with that Whenever song.
Oh, I loved it. This
And
video is so good.
she might have had one more song this year, maybe not.
No.
Yeah, she had her
She
album
came
last.
out late last year. But
I remember last year when we did this episode, it was like the weekend that her album came out, and so we had her higher than this. But
I'm
yeah,
still listening to her albums.
my number 7 was Glorilla.
Mm.
I kind of had her and Megan next to each other. She also Glorilla had a few songs this year, but so she kind of went up 2 spots technically, but neither her or Megan had a lot of new stuff in the past 12 months or so, but
Yeah.
still I think they're very significant right now. So I put them both in the top 10 still. So who's your number 6?
My number 6 is Lord.
Okay. Yeah, she was on my honorable mention.
I used to really love Lord like in the Pure Heroine days. And then I sort of fell off after that and like really wasn't into melodrama or solar power. I gotta say, I really like Virgin. I think it is like a very good, cohesive album. The amount of times that I see a video on my For You page to that song David, I crash out every single time. Like it is like so incredibly sad and like people do the most like insane sad edits to that song and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like what is that part from The Office where Michael's like banging his fists on the counter and he's like, I'm gonna kill myself. Like that is me every time I get one of these motherfucking edits. Like, but like the lyrics themselves are just like very like soul bearing and very like I don't know. There's just something about like the way she wrote on this album that like I love. Um Hammer is great. Shapeshifter is great. What Was That was great because it just makes me think of that soundbite of Wendy Williams saying, "What was that?" Um, yeah, incredible album. I love it. Love that she's kind of like gender bending a little bit too. I think that's very interesting and cool.
Okay, number 5. Who did you have?
Pink Pantheress.
Okay,
You think you have
she's
her?
higher up for me, so
Okay,
we can talk in a second about her.
the People's
Uh,
Princess.
my number
She's. We will talk about her later.
So, yes. So, number 5 for me, I don't know if I'm assuming she's higher than this for you, Charlie XCX.
Yes.
She was number 1 last year. I did bring her down because she really didn't have anything new other than her Party for You music video and the fact that she did her,
We saw her live. Yeah.
we did see her live, which was awesome. Um, but there was one girl from last year and then 3 new ones that I felt had newer,
Mm-hmm.
bigger songs since
She's not my
last
number
time.
one. I will give you that.
What number did you have her?
I had her at number 3.
Okay.
So, and I agree. I think she just got married. So happy for her and Mr. XCX. But not ultimately. We'll talk about her in a little bit more.
I'm wondering if we have the same top 5. They're just in a different order.
I believe we do.
So my number 4 is Addison Rae.
And I have her higher.
Wow. So my number 3 was Pink Pantheress.
And I have her lower. So
who's your 4?
let's just do our 5.
Okay, you go first.
So
5
my
to
5
1.
was Pink Pantheress.
Okay.
Okay. My number 4 is Lady Gaga. And we'll dive into each of these in just a moment.
Okay.
My number 3 is Charlie XCX. My number 2 is Addison Rae. And my number 1 is Sabrina Carpenter. So what are your top 5? Line by line.
My 5 was Charlie XCX, 4 Addison Rae, 3 Pink Pantheress, 2 Lady Gaga, 1 Sabrina Carpenter. So we both had number 1.
You have to understand that like I am a little monster and will always be a little monster.
I'm surprised I had her higher than you.
What I'm saying is I'm proud of you because I think you are now also a little monster.
Oh, good.
Because you've earned my respect. So let's take them line by line. You want to do my number 5, Pink Pantheress?
Yeah, so she just came out with Fancy That, a mixtape with 9 songs. I would say 8 of the 9 are great, and one of them is okay. So it's like a really good mixtape.
It's really good.
There's good music videos for some of the songs that she did.
She's also just like a very funny person to like watch in interviews or like watch her talk, and like almost everything she does is just very Brit.
Yeah, she's very Brit. I think she's 33 or 32, so she's like our age, and she's like one of those older, like skewed internet personas. Like she has a YouTube channel that's like some random account name instead of it being like the official Pink Pantheress with the check mark. It's like her own personal account from like 15 years ago or whatever. She does the Nardwuar interviews, and like her stage presence is so cool.
There's a couple of things about her that I really, really like, or like I find relatable in a lot of ways. There's one video I found, and I might have sent it to you, where she's just like either live DJing or something, and like she's dancing, and like someone brings a cat onto the dance floor, and she just starts like ad-libbing. She's like, "There's a cat, there's a cat, there's a cat," and she just like does that for like a minute solid. Another funny thing about her is that she has OCD and like does interviews and like openly talks about it, and I think that's really, really cool because it's really hard to find celebrities that talk about OCD. And I read this somewhere and have not corroborated this. So this might be I might be bamboozled by the internet, but I read somewhere that she is deaf in one ear.
I might have heard that. I'm not sure though. I also heard that it might be Pink Panthers, but it's spelled Pink Pantheress.
Yes.
So not official on either or, but
Grace loves her though. She like asks for her music by name.
Yeah, Grace usually asks for Lady Gaga or Charlie or Pink Panthers.
Mhm.
Sometimes Chapel, not so much anymore, hits the ninth ranking on my list.
I'll play her Sabrina, though, and she'll tell me, she'll be like, "This is an amazing song, mommy." But she doesn't know Sabrina. We'll get there. We'll get there.
So, Addison Rae, she's your number 2.
She is my number 2. I just really loved her new album. I think you had to be a preteen girl in the year 2004. Like, I know she wasn't a preteen girl in the year 2004, but, like, if you were a preteen girl in the year 2004, 2005, 2006, you will like this album. It feels very Hilary Duff. It feels very Britney. It feels very Avril Lavigne. It feels very Kelly Clarkson. It feels maybe a little bit of, like, some Christina Aguilera early stuff, or, like,
The
Ashley
twist of
Simpson.
Charlie XCX.
Yes, and I think that, like, she just does, it's a 33-minute album, like, just listen to it all the way through. Like, line for line, if you're going through which songs to skip, there are very few. Almost every single song is, like, single or banger, and, literally, there's, like, very few on this album that I would skip, like, and so many are, I mean, I know she got her start as, like, a TikTok dance girly, but, like, for me, she's just earned my respect in terms of, like, I see her as being a very big up and comer. Like, she's there, and, like, I will never understand the hate.
Yeah, I had her 4 because, like you said, new album's good. There's a lot of good songs. She goes out of her way to make a music video for most of her songs, so she's got like 6 or 7 music videos that are all really good. Um, yeah, so I had her ahead of Charlie just because she had new music,
Mhm.
and Charlie didn't really have any music, but um,
We talked briefly already about Charlie. We don't really have to talk a whole
yeah,
lot about her. I think it's great that, like, she's really having her moment and people are dying for her to release new music, and she's kinda like, "Eh." Like, what's tiding me over in between her next thing that she does is just listening to the Boiler Room sets. Um, they're so good. Like, I know they came out basically last year, so did the album, but, like, it's pretty
it
lengthy.
lives on
It
after
lives
12
on,
months.
for sure.
So
I
yeah,
start to get tired of any of them at this point.
yeah, so I had Lady Gaga number 2. Um, is it Mayhem, the album? Yeah, so obviously Abracadabra was the big song that came out. Music video is great. And she came out with the album. On first listen, I didn't love it, but I do like a lot of the other songs. And then she went on SNL, which was really good. And she had one of the best live performances on SNL ever, and Killa.
Ugh, the costuming too is, like, really the crazy shoulder pads that she had on.
Yeah, she's just one of the all-time best performers
She's
of the world.
very
So,
telegenic in terms of, like, she just can draw a crowd and, like,
and she, what was it, Brazil, where she went, and there was like 3 million people outside.
yes, literally, like, millions of people, and apparently there was, like, a massive bomb threat that, like, nobody knew about until after, um, and, that, like, millions of people came to see her, and, like, I heard rumors that they want her to do another residency in Las Vegas, and I'm like, "Take me to Las Vegas to see her." Like, I would, the amount of, like, breath control she has and, like, the way that she performs is so insane, and, like, she truly, there really will never be a pop star like her. Like, she is truly, like, the pop star of our generation, and, like, she knows that it's not, like, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like, not every album's gonna hit. I feel like Mayhem really hit for me, but, like, it's not Brat for her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like it's not the best Lady Gaga album, but it was pretty good.
yeah, there's a lot of really,
And
really good
she's just
songs.
historically one of the best of all time, so
Mhm.
I felt like she deserved number 2, but I think we can both agree that there is a new queen on top of the mountain.
Yes.
and she's coming out with a new album, I think, late August. So we almost thought to wait another few weeks and listen to that before we did
I
this,
already
but
know it's gonna be good.
yeah, it's gonna be really good. Obviously, she just came out with Man Child recently and had a great music
You
video.
haven't said her name.
I mean, it's a timeless, nameless figure in Sabrina Carpenter. Um, she's reaching icon status right now. I mean,
Mhm. She's causing discourse.
yeah,
You've reached a
when you
certain
can
level.
make an album cover where you're fully clothed and you're just on your knees and there's just a man's leg.
Allegedly a man's leg. We don't know if it's a
It could
man's
be a
leg.
woman's leg for all we know, but like it's very, very
It's extremely
tame
tame.
and mild and just whatever. Yeah, there's a huge horseshoe sized shaped discussion about her album and how the left wing liberal leaning people think it might be offensive. So much so that they're almost acting as right wing, super leaning, like women can't do anything at all. So it's like,
I like saw somebody say that like, yeah, it's fine to be like promiscuous and to be like, sexually liberated if that's what empowers you. However, you have to consider that this looks as though she's being domestically violenced against. And I'm like, no, like, not everything that like it's not like he has his hand up like he's gonna slap her. Like, I don't understand where people get like just so like I have to say it's like performative upset.
yeah, for sure.
I'm looking at this again and I'm like, this is not spicy. Like, y'all would have had a conniption at seeing like Madonna. Like, I don't understand. It's like very like performative Puritan type of like, we can't have this. It's like she's literally fully clothed.
Yeah, and then I think she had like an alternate cover where she has less clothing, but it's in a room full of flower bouquets and
This man's like at the end of the bed and she's sort of like being more dominant towards him and people are like, this is better. And I'm like, I don't think that like a power dynamic doesn't need to be the woman is in this dominant position and the man is in the submissive position in order for it to be good or bad. Like, I think we need to understand that like the album's not like called like hit me one more time. Like, I'm like,
or a slave for you.
oh, God forbid we had anything titled that. Like, like I think it's funny and I think it's great. And I think I already mentioned I sometimes like a provocative artist and I really liked this. And I really didn't think it was gonna piss people off until all of a sudden it pissed everybody off. And I was like, am I the only person that doesn't think this is weird? Like, this is weird.
Yeah, and I think she's simultaneously like making fun of men,
Yeah.
but also the title of the album's Man's Best Friend. So it's like she's self identifying as I like men, but because of the song Man Child, it's like I like my boys playing hard to get and I like my men all incompetent. It's like she's in that age range where she can be more dominating or powerful to younger boys, as she calls them. And then for the men, if especially the dumb men, who would definitely be a man child, she's like poking fun at like the older man or the older generation. I don't know. I think there's things she's playing with on both angles, and we'll see how the album, what new songs
Yeah.
potentially have to go into more detail on that. But
Yeah, for sure. And I think like the last album that she had was great, but like didn't necessarily like solidify anything but her persona and wasn't necessarily saying anything. I feel Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this next album might be trying to say something.
Yeah, we'll see. The other thing to bring up is, yeah, you mentioned the last album. I think it's Short and Sweet.
Mhm.
I think that came out last year, but then she had the deluxe version came out this February,
Yeah, it's
which
not
had a
that
few new songs. One of them is 15 minutes, which I think is
great.
really good.
Great.
And then she did do the Please, Please, Please remix with Dolly Parton, which I didn't think was as good. But, um, yeah, she had other songs before Man Child. And like last year, she did that thing where she came out with Espresso and it was like the number one song of the summer. And then she came out with the album. And now this year, she kind of did the same thing with Man Child. So we'll see if she does this again next year
Yeah,
or what. But
for
I think
sure.
she's well deserving of number one right now.
For sure, for sure. We're counting our chickens before they're hatched with this album, but I have a strong inclination. I mean, I liked Emails I Can't Send. Like I like that album. They came out before Short and Sweet. So, and nobody gives a shit about that album for some reason. So, I'm pretty sure I'm going to like this one. Well, thanks for listening to us talk about music.
Bye.